89 in August. And in the United States, the punishing drought in Southern California is so bad that water agencies are scrambling to buy water from farmers. Such a dilemma has farmers wondering, should they continue harvesting the land or cash in? NBC News has more.
This dust will turn to mud in a couple weeks when Charlie Matthews floods his rice fields with millions of gallons of water. But some of his fellow farmers may stay dry, choosing instead to sell their water south for more money than they'd make growing rice. Doesn't this create an interesting dilemma for you? Are you a water seller or are you a rice farmer?
We're primarily want to be a rice farmer, but in order to be a rice farmer, we have to have the water.
Matthews took us to the reservoir supplying his Northern California district, which just struck a deal to sell some of its water to the Los Angeles area. Not an easy decision for him, but he says a necessary one.
If we don't find a way for the people in the South to get water when they desperately need it, we're afraid they'll change our water rights. So if we don't sell it to them, they'll find a way to take it.
Farmers like Matthews stand to make $700 an acre foot by not farming some land and selling allocated water 400 miles south to Jeffrey Keitlinger's district. Give me some context there.
This is 2.5 times more the normal market rate for water this year.
His Metropolitan Water District imports 2/3 of its water from Central and Northern California.
That is water-rich territory, and here's the people-rich territory, and we're trying to match the two up.
But some folks worry that's a short-sighted solution that could eventually leave northern reservoirs high and even drier.
We have drought conditions here as well. Somehow there's this belief that they're not going to drain it, like there's so much water up here that they can't possibly destroy it.
This year, with the drought so bad, Northern California farmers may have to call off their deals anyway if the low snowpack and recent heat waves mean they don't get the water they need for any of their crops.
Even the small amount of water may just evaporate.
Still, with no end in sight,
There's 2,000 rice growers. There's 38 million other folks in California. We want to make sure we can get along with the 38 million.
Water for sale, a strategy for survival. Hallie Jackson, NBC News, Marysville, California.
All right, Chris, over to you for sports.
The English Premier League to get us going. Arsenal defeated Liverpool 4-1 to seriously hurt the Reds' chances of finishing in the top 4. Jameson Wong has more.